craziest version of this story is that they genetically engineered us out of lower primates and put us here to mine gold. Right. And then established different types of civilizations and taught us how to build things, taught us all these different things. And enough time has passed that we've kind of forgotten. Enough time has passed. That's the wackiest version of it, right? So we've talked about this a couple times, but how bizarre it is that human beings have this incredible fascination for gold. We're fascinated with gold. This fascination with gold is really weird. Like, why back when it was basically useless? You couldn't make a knife out of it, you couldn't, like, it didn't make sense that this would be so valuable. Just because it's rare, you're barely alive,
You know what I like about Joe Rogan? He's very open-minded. That's something I'll talk about a lot too, is that people just need to be open-minded. And that doesn't mean that everything that you hear, you believe. Joe Rogan is one of these people where he doesn't necessarily believe everything. And that's why it's such a great thing that his podcast is so big. He always speaks from taking things from a grain of salt, but he always critically thinks and considers things. That's what they don't want you to do. Because when you do that as a human being, you learn things, you discover things, right? But you always take things with a grain of salt, but he's unbiased. He doesn't let his belief systems dictate what he's able to comprehend, to hear, to learn.
We're going back to full-on hunter and gatherer, our ancestors with spears and stone chipped, and then after that, gold emerges, and it stays. It stays forever. Now, when you read Zecharia Sitchin's book, he talks about this in the 1970s. His description of it was that they needed to suspend gold particles in the atmosphere because their atmosphere was being destroyed. Then you move to like somewhere around the 2000s when climate scientists start proposing this idea of suspending reflected particles in the atmosphere. And then when you realize the unique properties of gold, how unusual it is in terms of like a building material, you can coat things. The reason why things are like...
Did y'all catch what he just said? Did y'all just catch what he just said?
The 2000s when climate scientists start proposing this idea.
Climate scientists started proposing the same idea that the story of the Anunnaki, of why they made humans to mine gold. The same idea, to use the particles to help the environment. Because they discovered, as we evolved, the use of it, the benefit of it. But at a time, there was a time where we wasn't evolved enough to understand how that could affect the environment and the use of it. So to the person, you don't know what you don't know. So to a person who doesn't understand that, they may be like, that doesn't make sense. Why would they be doing blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, you gotta put things into perspective here, guys.